Now I have to start the entire conversation again. That's not fair. Why did it disconnect again? What is wrong with this internet today?
Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire.
It was just 15 minutes since it started lagging last time. Stop this. Stop lagging. Stop dropping to fucking 2 megabits per second.
Huh? It's not a holiday or anything, is it? Why is it so lively in here?
Prepare a few more strings of colored flags. As for the celebratory wine, I'll do the quality check in person. This is our first award ceremony since the Expeditionary Force's triumphant return. We're looking to put on a show, you hear?
Leave it to us, Captain Kaya.
Oh? The Honorary Knight and Paimon. Well, this saves me the trouble of sending someone to invite you. I'm sure our colleagues from the expedition will be delighted to see such prestigious guests in attendance.
The knights are giving out awards?
Well, I'm sure you know how many knights bear unique titles, yes? Take the Grand Master's Boreas, or Captain Eula's Spindrift, for example. Some they inherit. Others have unique origins. But in the vast majority of cases, they are titles conferred to honor said knight's conduct and achievements. You could say that. Shame we were so busy with the issue of Dvalin's corruption back then, or we'd have held a ceremony for you too. Let me think. Why don't we make it up to you this time?
Besides, isn't the ceremony meant for the knights who are back from the expedition in triumph? We wouldn't want to steal their thunder. Plus, being honored guests is way more impressive than actually receiving a title. You know, makes us sound like big shots.
Is that so? In that case, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the ceremony.
By the way, who's getting titles this time around?
Mostly those who've made outstanding contributions during the expedition. Winfried, Leifhelm, and Lohen, Vice Captain of the 5th Company.
Wait, him? You mean he doesn't have one yet?
If it were just a question of personal ability, he'd have received a title before the expedition even started. But he hasn't been with us for very long, and, well, let's just say there are personal reasons for the delay. Word is that he'll not only gain a title, but also official command over 5th Company. Why, by my count, he's even set to break a certain someone's record. The youngest captain of the Knights of Favonius, of course. The previous record holder was our former cavalry captain, Diluc. I wonder what face our former captain will make when that happens. I wouldn't be so sure. He smiled oh so brilliantly the day he set that record.
Well, this time I managed to make the screenshot without everything breaking apart. It looks like some of the widgets stopped working. Okay, never mind.
A smiling champion of justice, huh? Yeah, nah. Paimon can't see it.
Well, let's not dwell on that. Care to guess what title our dear Vice Captain Lohen will receive?
Oh, we're playing name games, are we? You're up, Paimon.
Gotcha! Easy! So, Lohen. Dagger Knight? Smirking Knight! Right! Punching Bag Knight!
Kaya is losing it. Your skills are fading, Paimon.
Nuh-uh! This guy's just hard to sum up! Anyway, what's his title gonna be?
I'd say most signs right now point to the Benevolent Knight.
Uh-huh.
Benevolent?
I wouldn't call Lohen that.
How's that even slightly associated with him?
Lol.
Long story. Alas, it seems someone has come looking for you.
Onyo.
Honorary Knight! Honorary Knight! Thank goodness you're actually here!
Is there something you need from me?
The Grandmaster would like you to come to the Knights of Favonius headquarters. He says he has important matters to discuss.
Uh-huh. And that important matter is I need excuse to run away.
Varka? What important business would he have with us?
Looking for an excuse to slack off, maybe. Maybe he wants to sneak out for a drink.
Paimon can't say she'd be surprised. But it's not like he's never serious, so maybe something really has come up.
Let's go see him, just in case. Talk to you later, Kaya.
See you later. Remember to attend the ceremony. Yes. Quality control for our drinks. That'll require a personal touch.
Uh-huh, of course it will. Kaya wouldn't let anyone check the wine. He needs to do it himself. I am going to die because of this lag. One day I will not click space in time and we will die. Even the sound of clicking is late. The lag is real.
Any questions about the award ceremony arrangements? Perhaps. Are you even listening?
Okay. No objections.
Jesus Christ. He really wants to be out of here as soon as possible.
Lohen!
Huh? Oh, yeah, can I go now? Yeah, thanks a lot, Grandmaster!
Oh no.
Hey, get back here! What is it with you young people these days? When I first earned my title, I was so excited I couldn't sleep a wink all night.
He sounds like he's at least 30, 35 when he says that. What is with you young people nowadays?
Huh? Oh? And how many barrels of wine did you guzzle while counting sheep?
That's not the point. Forget it. I know you're not interested in a knightly title, or the position of captain. But it's Adorno's final wish to have you inherit the title of Benevolent Knight before he officially retires.
Uh-huh. Lohen doesn't sound thrilled about this idea.
You've been back in Mondstadt for a while now, and you're usually stationed at Dornman Port. Have you not thought about going to see him?
Hey, there have been too many reports to file since our return from the expedition. I haven't been able to find the time.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Odd that the handwriting on the reports you've submitted looks rather like Gunther's, wouldn't you say?
Calling him out on his lie. It takes a master slacker and master dodger of responsibilities to spot the other one.
Ugh, can't even handle a little paperwork. He still needs more training.
What that training is supposed to be. I am I'm worried about Gunther now.
Anyway, go have a good talk with Adorno. We'd like a smooth transition for both the title and the position of captain.
Mm-hmm.
Consider this a direct order from yours truly, the Grand Master. So don't go using work as an excuse, you hear?
Uh-huh. He really sounds like he couldn't think of something less important or interesting.
Don't look so worried. I have a rough idea of the agreement you two made before the expedition. If you need someone to cover for you...
Agreement?
I mean, considering Adorno's special circumstances, I can make an exception and go with you.
Forget it. You two have worked together for so long, he'd see right through you with a glance.
Lol.
True. And besides, I've got other matters to attend to. Is there anyone else you can take?
Me!
Someone convincing, but not too close to Adorno. Do we have such a knight here in Mondstadt?
Me or Diluc?
That knight you speak of has just arrived.
So, is that why you borrowed Varka's name to summon us here?
I was troubled, I tell you. But then, I just happened to see you two walking by from the window. This must be the Animo Archon's guidance, don't you think?
Uh-huh, definitely. The guidance to freedom!
Not at all. Paimon's not sure what's going on yet, but you just want us to help you scam someone, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, not at all. Honesty is a knight's badge of virtue. I'd just like you to play the part of my friends.
Uh-huh.
And corroborate some of the expedition's events while you're at it. Relax. If I say a single lie, feel free to punch me, alright?
Lol. Wouldn't that look weird?
Wait, there's a ton of problems with that. We didn't even meet up with Varka until the very end of the expedition. And we didn't run into you in Nacry either.
All right, speaking of friends, I've heard tell of a certain friendly custom.
Uh-huh.
The friendship fee. Here, I insist.
I saw clipping fingers. What kind of custom is that? What kind of friend are you talking about?
That's a lot of friendship.
Paimon?
I receive an allowance for special missions. Guess it all piled up before I knew it. I don't really have any use for so much money, so why not give it to a friend?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we could always do with another friend, don't you think?
What about those problems you mentioned?
Problems are meant to be solved. For the sake of friends.
Setting aside whether we're doing this for a friend or a friendship fee, I'm starting to wonder who this Adorno is.
Adorno the Benevolent Knight, captain of the 5th Company, and my direct superior.
Ah, so there was a captain. I thought they didn't have one.
Benevolent Knight? Wasn't that...
The knightly title I'm about to inherit? It seems that's the rumor. But in truth, he and I made a pact.
Mm-hmm.
In return for recommending me for the expedition, he hoped I, in turn, would reflect on what it truly means to be a virtuous knight while I was away.
Uh-huh. That explains a lot.
Once it was all over, I'd then inherit the title Benevolent Knight from him, as well as the position of captain.
Lol. You really walked into this one, didn't you?
Wait, confident you can get his approval, and that's why you want us to go along with your little show?
Don't get me wrong, I have no interest in titles or positions. I'd just rather not listen to his nagging.
Did he not join the expedition himself?
Oh, he'd have loved to. He's a real veteran of Vargas campaigns. Wouldn't have missed that show for the world. If age and strength were still on his side. But I imagine it is now his final wish to find the benevolent title a home.
Is that so? Then we'll...
Got it, I'll tag along for the ride.
I knew that would do the trick. Off we go then, to Dornman Port.
I am so not thrilled about this. My face speaks volumes.
Hey! How much of what you just said was true, huh? You sure you're not out to scam this Adorno guy?
The situation in Sumeru is as described above. It is time to eliminate the remaining poison Dottore has left in Mondstadt. Eric, Ursa. It's been a while since I last heard those names. I can feel a headache coming on.
A Knight's Legacy, Act 1. Can I go straight to Dormant Port without leaving? That will save us one loading screen less. Good, I actually unlocked something here. Ah. Ay, 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 ay. The lag is real. Oh, Mr. Oldman!
Hey, old man. Still kicking, I see.
What a way to say hi!
Huh. Didn't buy the farm during the expedition? Thought you might have fallen into some pit somewhere, what with how long it's taken you to come see me.
Lol.
You worry too much. When it comes to pits, I've been the one doing all the digging and burying.
That's a novel way to say hello.
Who are these two?
No.
My friend,
lagging.
the honorary knight, and her guide, Paimon.
Honorary Knight. The same one that resolved the Storm Terror incident.
In the flesh, sir.
Oh, she didn't just resolve that incident. She helped us complete the expedition. The Wild Hunt, the Doctor, Andreas. She played a part in dealing with all of them.
Oh? I've quizzed the knights at Dornman Port about what happened during the expedition.
Oh no. Is Lohen cooked?
Unfortunately, for some reason, none of them were willing to tell me the whole story. It's almost as if someone told them to avoid me.
Uh-huh. It was your doing, wasn't it? It was your doing, Lohen. You told them. You threatened them to not say a word.
Lohen, is it your doing?
Yes.
Since we've got a moment, let's have a proper chat. How did this magnificent knight here end up making friends with you?
Even Adorno is surprised that Lohen has a normal friend.
I suppose it's because we both possess a chivalric spirit that shines as bright as Mora. Isn't that right, Paimon?
Yeah, just like Mara.
Uh-huh, we are poor liars.
I've been keeping my promise to you, you know? For instance, I've been organizing group training sessions with my fellow knights every week to build ironclad trust between friends.
Uh-huh. Why do I have a feeling that they were beaten to pulp?
All right, the team building I told you about. Great way to foster trust and chemistry.
Mm-hmm. I doubt there is much trust and chemistry. There is probably a lot of groaning and complaints and something like from your typical comedy setup in a manhwa where every knight is lying on the ground groaning and saying that their captain is a monster.
As for this week's training plan...
Dragging the wine one night in advance. Wait, what? What?
Oh, my stomach! My stomach!
Secretly swapping a teammate's ammo?
What sorcery is this, huh? What do you mean there are no bullets in your gun?
Digging traps at the training ground.
Surely the vice captain can't take us all out if we swarm him at once. Come on, let's get him!
What is this training? It sounds like a boot camp. Or like, hey, I am the last boss.
Real combat's 10 times harder than training, and the enemy's 100 times more cunning than I am. Remember this well. Once you're on the battlefield, the only one you can truly trust is yourself.
He's fostering bad atmosphere. He basically is fostering mistrust. And looking at everyone as potential enemy, even your own unit.
And so, to ensure the absolute safety of my friends, I went out every night, eliminating potential threats around our stronghold.
Vigilance and reconnaissance are indeed things a company captain needs to pay attention to.
How do I have a feeling that didn't went so well? I have a feeling that Lohen should be kept as far away from the position of captain as possible. Benevolent knight, more like malevolent knight.
Vigilance, reconnaissance, it's so much trouble, and for what? Enemies who disappear quietly won't disturb anyone's sleep.
Oh. Am I supposed to take them down without them noticing me? They're gone. Ugh. Why is this lag so bad? Hey.
Like lambs to the slaughter.
What? I'm afraid of my PC and this guy.
Night.
This game is becoming unplayable because of this stupid lag. Oops.
Have you heard? There's a strange guy wandering around these parts.
I heard. We've lost lots of comrades at his hands.
Where'd he even come from anyway? He must have a death wish messing with the Oprishniki.
Struggle all you want.
Oh, there. Much quieter.
Haven't you smoked that little weasel out yet? Find him! I'm gonna turn him into a popsicle! We're working on it. We'll find him for sure.
No fairy tale ending for you.
Enough messing about. Time to wrap this up.
He's soloing every base like this?
Those meddling knights. Will they ever stop getting in our way?
People who can't stop yapping about justice really get my goat.
Especially when one of them's launching sneak attacks all day. Why, if he ever falls into my hands, I swear I'll...
Like lambs to the slaughter.
Now it's your turn.
Oh no.
Struggle all you want.
Progress saved. Good, because my internet is doing wookie. I don't even have 400 KB per second on my internet, but it keeps jumping to that. My internet is set to 250, and yet I keep seeing 450 every now and then. It means that the internet is unstable.
Just ensuring my friends get a good night's rest. All in a day's work, you know?
Mm-hmm. Definitely soloing an enemy base like a spy assassin can be called friend work. I need to feed the cat. Okay, I'm back. See what this insane person has to say more about his great benevolent actions.
Of course, in order to gather intel for the expeditionary force, I also needed to maintain my connections at all times and communicate earnestly with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect you to have matured so much from one trip.
Uh-huh. Me too.
Come. Let me sprinkle some more salt on the cut.
What? I don't want more. 1 bottle of salt. 3 bottles of salt. Oh my god.
Perhaps another dash of pepper.
3 bottles of pepper.
A sprinkling of spices to finish things off.
Add it all. Sprinkle it all on.
Now this is how you grill meat.
Wait, what? I was afraid that he was rubbing it into someone's wounds.
Here, would you like some? I mean, you've had nothing for nearly 3 days. Or would you like to try something else?
Salt, pepper, spices.
Oh. May I take this to mean that we have an agreement?
Why do I have a feeling this is not a friend, but a hostage?
You'll cooperate? Lovely! That makes us friends from now on. And you know how it is between friends. No betrayals. You understand?
Hostage?
So you two? I didn't lie, did I?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, didn't. Somehow.
And that's the story, old man. Now pass on that benevolent knight title thing and get some well-deserved rest, alright?
Hey now, we aren't finished talking yet, are we? Word is that you faced a truly formidable foe while in Nodcry.
Mm-hmm.
Someone called the Rahir of Solnari, I believe.
Anya. Oh, he's not happy about this being mentioned.
Whoa, really? Why haven't we heard you and Varka talk about that?
There's nothing to tell. I was with the Grand Master when we ambushed Rerir, but not only was I useless, I even ended up acting as a punching bag. That left me laid up in camp for several days. By the time I could finally get out of bed, I heard the news that you had all joined forces to banish him.
Oh, so that's why Paimon didn't see you when we were duking it out with Rerir. It's not like you to miss a fight.
Paimon?
Oh, sorry.
No need to apologize. You're right. I wasn't strong enough.
He sounds sincere this time.
I was slow.
Weak.
Powerless. Mortal.
He did say that to him.
Lohen! Lohen! Hey, you! Take him and fall back!
He was a sinner who once set his face against the world. He wielded abyssal powers far beyond our imagination.
Yeah, in the end, we had to use his power against him just to banish him. So, don't worry about it too much.
But he was once a mere mortal too, wasn't he?
Yeah, don't go into that direction.
Well, I haven't seen this Rahir of Solnari with my own eyes, but I believe that strength alone does not a knight make. Anyway, I've got some important work to attend to. You and your friends can come along if you like, Lohen.
Important work? Aren't you already semi-retired?
Ha! Just follow me and you'll see. Consider this required reading for any benevolent knight.
Okay. This level of lag should only ever appear in Antfield, not in Genshin. Impacto.
These new explosives are more stable.
Ah! The benevolent knight is here!
Aww.
Grandpa Adorno!
Even cats love him.
Hey now! No rushing, and no snatching. Easy now. Line up properly.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. They're just kids. A little excitement is a good thing. Here you go, today's candy.
He's feeding kids candy.
Thanks, Grandpa. Ooh, this is great!
Is this the important work you spoke of?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're just getting started, recruit. Try to keep up.
Understood, Captain.
He couldn't be bored more of his mind. His like meter is going down.
Oh.
I guess the city failed the dating sim. The entire city. Are you alright? I never seen you this exhausted, even after a fight.
I should be the one asking you. How are you so skilled at this?
I am just nice. You get used to it. Such is the life of an adventurer.
I can barely imagine our honorary knight doing things like this all day long.
We don't spend every waking hour fighting bad guys who want to destroy the world, you know. Also, the world would be a way scarier place if that happened every day.
Seem a bit disappointed. This is our actual daily routine.
Daily routine, huh? I've been back in Mondstadt for a while now, but adapting hasn't been easy.
Maybe he should have stayed in Notcry, but I doubt there is much of the Wild Hunt issue anymore. We banished Rerir, we did the world quest with all the abyssal beings that were continuing to spread the abyss around Notcry. So, yeah, he wouldn't have anything to do anymore.
Not long ago, camping in the wild and facing constant danger was our daily routine.
But you were still on the expedition then, right? Now you can finally relax.
Well, he doesn't want
Oh,
to.
you think so? Personally, I find it hard to feel at ease with any sort of daily routine.
Relatable. Daily routines are my bane of my existence.
It was the Animo Archon who scattered the snowstorms that once swept Mondstadt. The Knights of Favonius who won the peace we now enjoy through conquest. A single, unexpected incident could bring it all crashing down.
What do you mean they won this peace with conquest? Ah. I just wanted to make a screenshot again. Don't stop. Don't die.
So, rather than waiting for someone to turn my daily routine on its head, I find it more reassuring to follow an extraordinary routine.
We knights are needed precisely because the world is so fragile.
Oh, he was listening.
Oh, are you done handing out the candy already?
Indeed. Looks like you're all wrapped up here as well. Thanks for exercising such patience. This next task should give you a chance to stretch your legs. We're going to patrol the surrounding area for monsters.
Monsters? What, are the knights short-handed? You haven't held a sword in years!
Hey now, my retirement isn't official yet. It's just a patrol. I'm still more than capable of handling myself. Things did get a bit tough a while back, but look at me now, eh? Might as well get going while I still got pep in my step.
Mm-hmm.
Never one to sit still, were you? Fine. Where are we headed?
We've had strange monsters show up around the outskirts. No one's gotten hurt yet, but you can never be too careful. Usually I just patrol the area for any approaching monsters, but this time I've got you for backup.
Yeah, forget about just patrolling. We can take them all on, no problem, right?
Piece of cake.
Sure, let's go.
Huh? That's weird. Paimon thought he'd be more excited.
Were you expecting a let me try my blade with you or something? Or perhaps another test subject?
Well, why not? Paimon doesn't get him at all.
Lumin just quoted the enemy reactions when we defeat them. Also, there is a quest here. I need to put on my map. Not to forget to do. Oh no. Wait, I didn't know there was a new area here. That was unlocked. I wasn't really doing this new area. Wasn't looking for quests.
Weird? No signs of anything unusual here. Are there really monsters nearby?
If you're looking for the ones that have been behaving strangely, I fear you're here too late.
Oh no, Diluc.
It seems someone beat the Knights of Favonius to the punch, and took care of them already.
Ah, he beat her as always.
Diluc? What are you doing here?
Long time no see, Mr. Adorno. You too, traveler. Paimon. Lohen.
wiped out by a certain Dark Knight hero by any chance?
No.
Lol. Are you sure?
I'm not personally familiar with this Dark Knight hero you speak of. But based on the rumors I've heard, the traces left on this battlefield don't match his style. Now, this looks more like someone obtained advance intel on the monsters and came to clean up. Not even a single scrap remains.
Was it Lohen?
Oh? So it would appear you're here to investigate, Master Diluc. That's odd. Why would the boss of the Dawn Winery be interested in monsters?
Dawn Winery's caravans pass through Dornman Port. The rumors left me ill at ease, so I decided to see for myself. As for the Knights of Favonius, are they still understaffed, even with the expedition's return?
Ha! Strict as ever, I see. I took this patrol up myself. Gotta keep moving while I still can. I've been living this life for decades. Can't just sit idle, you know?
Thank you for your hard work, venerable benevolent knight.
Aw. So he can be nice when he wants to.
Wait, what? Not even Varka gets that much respect from Diluc.
I'd say that's Varka's problem.
Eric only got away with causing that uproar by taking advantage of the Grandmaster's absence.
Who was Eric?
If he and the Alder Knight had been here, they never would have allowed Krepus's heroism in driving off the dragon to go unrecognized. And we old codgers back in Mondstadt wouldn't have been the only ones left to stand up for your father.
But they weren't there, were they? Let's cut the small talk. Since there are no clues here, I have no reason to stay. Goodbye, traveler. Paimon. And take care, benevolent knight.
Ursa. Eric. Even when gone, some foes leave wounds that won't easily heal.
Ursa? Eric? Yeah, is the game finally going to explain what happened in the comic?
Oh, need me to explain? Sure. Ursa was a wicked dragon who could really take a beating, and Eric was an inspector who could have really used one.
Okay. What an explanation.
Allow me instead. Ursa the Drake was a dragon who first appeared in Mondstadt 1,000 years ago, bringing calamity with its immense might. After the Knights of Favonius were founded, our first Grand Master, Vanessa, sealed it away with the Animo Archon's help. After that, the dragon sank into slumber. However, just a decade ago, it appeared in Mondstadt once again. With the Grand Master away, its timing could not have been worse. Not only that, it would lie low when the Knights of Favonius mobilized to attack, only to suddenly re-emerge when they were resting.
Such perfect timing!
In the end, it was also perfect timing that the Fatui Harbinger who exterminated it just so happened to be passing through.
A Fatui Harbinger?
That's right. Your old friend, the Doctor. Or would it be more accurate to say one of his segments?
He just goes around and eliminates random dragons.
So, Ursa the Drake waking up. It was all part of some plot by that segment?
Not entirely. Even a Fatui Harbinger would have struggled to stir up such a storm in Mondstadt all by themselves.
Don't you underestimate the tour a bit? So there was someone else pulling the strings?
Indeed. There was one other person who, seduced by transcendent power, secretly colluded with the Doctor.
Enoch?
He was the then inspector of the Knights of Favonius, and the greatest traitor to the Knights in 100 years. Eric.
Eric. The former inspector of the night, so what's his relationship with Diluc?
When Diluc had just come of age, Ursa attacked a trade caravan from the Dawn Winery. It should have been nothing more than a common raid, a tactic they commonly use to incite fear. But the swaggering dragon was driven back by a mere merchant, Diluc's father, Crepus, who paid the ultimate price. News of this defeat did not favor Eric's plan to seize power through terror, so he suppressed the truth, claiming he was doing so to maintain the honor of the Knights. If only I had discovered a moment sooner that he and the doctor were working hand in glove. Perhaps I could have stopped everything that followed.
That's not your burden to shoulder alone. Eric hid his true colors well. Up until the incident with Ursa.
Says the Lohen that is hiding his true color as well.
Even his victims had no idea who was responsible for their suffering.
They may have got away with it for a time, but they have all paid the price for their sins now.
We needn't continue to live in the shadows of scum like that, old man.
You've got a point. We've got long lives ahead of us, after all. Let's get on with our next task, eh? This should lift your spirits a bit, I'm sure. We'll be assisting the 10th Company with their research.
And where is that? And what are they researching? Oh, we're back here. Wonder what is here. And there's a city here?
He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to...
Sucrose!
It's as we thought. The magic Miss Alice left behind isn't so easily understood.
Hey, Sucrose! Huh? Is this?
Oh!
Ah, Traveler! Are you here to assist with the development tests for the simulation training bubble Type 02?
Is that the magic bubble that can recreate memories?
Onyo, you have used it too?
I was told not long after my return that I could use this to catch up with the various events, large and small, that transpired during our absence. But using this level of magic for, well, storytelling seems like a huge waste of resources.
He called it.
You're not alone in thinking that. Our investigation team quickly recognized its broader potential for training simulations.
If we could recreate formidable enemies from Senior Knight's memories and incorporate them into realistic, safe training simulations, that could help raise the whole organization's combat prowess.
Please don't invite me inside, because you'll only get calamity level enemy.
However, we've been debugging the bubble for a while now, and we still haven't fully grasped its underlying principles. We're also struggling to balance realism with safety.
Safety? Doesn't sound like something Alice would give much thought to.
Lol.
That's so. Sounds interesting. Let me give it a shot.
Oh no.
You're not here to take part, are you, Pops?
Oh, not to worry. I know exactly how much strength these old bones have left in them. I'm just here to provide the memories inside my head.
Oh? Then who was the tester in your original plan?
Miss Sucrose, the test arrangements are... Lohen.
Oh no. Who is Theodore?
Theodore?
Why are you...
There is some suspicious connection here.
Yeah. I just happened to come along with Adorno to test this simulation training bubble. I take it you're the scheduled tester?
Yes, that's right. And these are?
Let me introduce you. These two are the honorary knight and her guide, Paimon.
The honorary knight? I didn't expect someone so distinguished.
And this is Theodore, a trainee medic with the 8th Company. Like you, he's one of Lowen's friends.
That didn't sound like they are friends.
Lohen? Friends?
Oh, no need to sound so surprised. I have plenty of friends. Don't I, Paimon?
Yeah. Paimon wonders how much this guy's friendship fee was.
He doesn't know.
Theodore, isn't rescue and medical care more your thing? How did you end up getting roped into testing?
I actually helped to construct this simulation, so I understand a few of its basic principles. Besides, I trained to become a knight too. And even if something happens, I should be able to patch myself up.
But you needn't force yourself to do this if Vice Captain Lowen's willing to take over. We might get more practical test data from frontline knights too. So...
Yeah, I suppose Lowen's the better pick.
Oh no.
Chin up, Theodore. If anything happens to Lowen, we'll be counting on you to treat him.
All right.
He doesn't seem happy.
I doubt there's a memory out there that can hurt me. But let's get started, old man.
I have a feeling that the bubble will be lovely attaching to Lowen's memories.
Come on! Show me what passes for an elite foe in your mind.
Don't get cocky, kid. You're not the only one who's been out on expedition with the Grand Master.
Poke them, and they fall apart. I meant rabbits more fearsome. This lot's putting me to sleep. Let's fight. Yeah. They call this a secret source automaton? Fancy name for a jumped-up toy.
Looks like my memories can't give you much trouble.
Oh, so Adorno was fighting Natlan weapons. And the desert beasts.
No fluctuation in pain parameters. Should we switch to a more normal test subject?
No need. Let's continue the test.
Are you sure? I don't think my memories will yield anything worth fighting against at this point.
Don't we have a knight right here who's faced more terrifying foes? Come on, show me the Rahier of Solnari, as you remember him.
Oh no. That's a really bad idea. Are you sure?
I'm not so disheartened that I'd fear his memory. I just want to see If I'm still as powerless as he claimed.
I don't like where this is going. Ah, fuck.
Be careful!
Test commence.
Pathetic! Futile!
Did he really get that much stronger?
Well, now it's your turn to feel afraid!
Ah.
These are just memories! Now's our chance! Tremble! I won't judge. Bet you weren't ready for this!
Mere mortal!
Save those words for yourself!
Ah. I clicked outside of the game again.
Let's fight!
Hunt them down!
Bet you weren't ready for this! Like lambs to the slaughter! Now's our chance!
His memory. Are we losing control? Traveler, help me stabilize it.
Oh no, this is not an image I want to see. Don't you kill the guy you actually seem to care about just a tiny bit.
Wake up! Lohen!
Oh, he missed. Good.
Mr. Adorno, are you...
I'm fine. Just threw my back out. Gotta take a break, that's all. But Lohen... Wound up hurting yourself from trying to hold back that final blow, didn't you?
Aww. Tried to stop himself.
Theodore, go get him checked over. Last thing we want is to miss a serious injury.
All right. Lohen, come with me.
Mr. Adorno, are you all right?
It's no big deal, just got old. Things stick with you once you're over the hill, waiting to be set off by the slightest exertion. Guess I'll have to ask Theodore for another prescription.
Is there something up with Lohen?
Could there be a problem with the magic? But if there were issues with the reproduced memories, the honorary knight should have noticed.
I tried to control the projection too. I don't think the magic is the problem.
Are you saying the problem lies with Lohen himself? Did the battle with the Reihir of Solnari set him off again?
Again?
Lohen's pursuit of power began long ago. The traitor, Eric, collaborated with the Doctor on forbidden experiments in his quest for greater power. Lohen nearly became one of their test subjects.
Experiments by the Doctor?
Could he be just like Cole?
Fortunately, the Knights tracked Eric's cronies down, uncovering their plots before they could act. They cut their experiments short and tried to transport their victims away, but we intercepted them in transit and rescued everyone. It's all right. It's over now.
Oh, this is Theodore.
I heard about that. That was the incident that saw you gain the title of Benevolent Knight, right? I'd never have guessed that Vice Captain Lohen was involved.
I never deserved that title. We saved the kidnapped children, yes, but I failed to root Eric out. I couldn't find their experiment site, nor could I help Lohen fully shake off the trauma of that incident. He's always believed he needs power to stay free from others' control. I'd hoped the expedition might change his perspective, but...
The battle against Reihir may have deepened his obsession instead.
So that's what happened.
It's tough having to act the part of a friend with someone like him, huh?
Ah, he knew.
Yeah. Wait.
You saw right through us, didn't you?
I may be getting old, but my eyes haven't failed me yet. Ignoring his methods, the fact that he's found companions willing to play along with his little charade shows he's made at least some progress. Even if you're just acting, maybe learning from you will finally help him figure it out.
Sucrose, what's wrong?
There's something I'm concerned about. Honorary Knight, would you mind taking a look at this? Strange. Mr. Adorno said that Lohen's obsession may have caused the projection to spiral out of control. However, the simulation training bubble type O2's parameters were all normal. If anything, it was the power Vice Captain Lohen released at that moment that appeared unusual.
So, you haven't seen anything like this before?
No. It's not the elemental energy we usually encounter, and it isn't the Void Realm energy that Mr. Albedo talks about either. Do you have any ideas what it might be, Honorary Knight?
I thought I sensed some familiar power back there, but I can't be certain.
So, you think there's something up with Lohen? He's not messing about with something dangerous, is he?
That's not what I meant. I'm just reporting my findings. We shouldn't accuse our companions of anything untoward, not without evidence.
You have a point. We've just run into this sort of thing way too many times. Can't be too careful.
Why did you come here today? We clearly agreed.
Ooh, they had some kind of agreement.
Farka's orders. Not my decision.
Even so, that was way too careless of you. Using so much power. What if we're exposed?
Ah, of course.
Then we'll just have to accelerate our experiments before that happens.
Evil! Evil. Something was up. I knew something was wrong when they went to the side.
That Lohen, he just upped and left yesterday without saying a word. Let's check in with the door now and see if he's there.
Oh, little Paimon, and the honorary knight.
Feeling better today?
Right as rain. I wasn't really injured yesterday. Theodore had a look at me, and frankly, I'm feeling better than ever. I've his treatment to thank for my continued vigor. Without his help, they'd probably have buried me years ago.
Now I am worried about the medicine he's getting.
Theodore? You mean the apprentice medic from the 8th Company? He didn't look all that skilled to Paimon.
He once aspired to be a knight fighting on the front lines, but perhaps the physician's path suits him better. Anyway, enough about that for now. Did you guys come here looking for Lohen?
Yeah! He disappeared after trying the simulation training bubble yesterday. We can't find him anywhere.
Did he come back here?
Yeah, he left a note this morning. Said he wanted to apologize for what happened yesterday. He confessed that yesterday was all just an act, and that he couldn't stand this bone-dry daily routine. So, to make up for it,
I'll wipe out every last one of those annoying monsters.
That's how he apologizes? Huh. Totally his style.
He has gone monster hunting by himself?
Ordinary monsters pose no threat to him. What worries me is that something like what happened yesterday might happen again. If you could keep an eye on him, that would certainly put me at ease.
I will keep an eye out.
It pains me to say it, but my sword-swinging days are over. If I went with you, I'd only get in the way. Guess I'll be handling today's routine work all by my lonesome.
Meow. 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 Ah. Oh. Abyssal Another? They
So
look.
many monsters. Huh? Wait, isn't that D-Look?
A short while earlier.
Guess you're the last one. You'd better put up a good fight. Hmm? Who's there? Ah, it ran away. I never thought a winery owner would care so much about hunting monsters.
Boar just went out of the bushes. Is it D-Look? D-Look the boar.
Or could it be you're after something else?
And what about you? Are monsters all you aim to eradicate? Given how the previous scene was so clean that nothing was left behind.
Oh? First I've heard of it.
In that case, why don't we examine the monsters here? Perhaps we'll discover what it is about them that's attracting so much attention.
Forget it. I'll go after the one that got away. Investigations and the like aren't really my style. See you around, D-Luke.
That's the gist of everything that happened before you arrived.
What's he trying to pull? Seriously! Forget punching bag night. It should be the needs a punch night.
So, what's the deal with these monsters? Are they worth all this fuss?
Yeah, Adorno talked about him yesterday. Sounded like they're kind of weird, but they haven't hurt anyone yet?
Which is partly down to someone secretly eliminating them. And partly down to them preferring to attack their own kind whenever hunger strikes.
They attack their own kind.
Yes. Eyewitness reports are scarce, so we can't be certain. But the monster remains here do show signs that they've been fighting each other. Forming packs, yet killing each other. It's not the behavior of naturally occurring monsters.
It's certainly strange.
Huh? But if these monsters will attack each other, can't we just wait for them to wipe themselves out? Why be so vigilant?
Because such beasts bearing Ursa's flesh have appeared before. And not just once either.
Varka!
Well, this is a coincidence. Honorary Knight, Paimon, and you too, D-Luke.
So, the Knights of Favonius are not entirely ignorant of this anomaly.
Lol.
Yes. The tragedy Eric wrought cannot and will not be allowed to happen again.
Did you just say Ursa's flesh? Is this somehow related to that Eric guy?
In his pursuit of transcendent power, he once conspired with one of Dottores' segments to extract a serum containing the power of Ursa the Drake from the dragon's flesh. When the reckoning with the Knights came, he and his cohorts all injected themselves with that serum, causing us quite a bit of trouble. Their strength and bloodthirst increased in equal measure, and consumed by madness, they even attacked each other. Ironically, Eric ultimately failed to control that power. Not only did he turn his sword against his followers, but he went to his own demise in the process.
Ursa the Drake? What exactly is it? How could it have such terrifying power?
I heard it existed for over 1,000 years. It even fought with the first Grand Master.
That's right.
Then why did they only seal it away? Was even the founding Grand Master unable to kill it?
No. It was spared because Ursa the Drake was once an angel.
What?
What?
I'm sorry?
I've heard that long ago, the angelic race was faced with a difficult choice, and Ursa chose to preserve its power.
Uh-huh.
Having lost its mind and retaining only power, this angel remained drawn to human settlements, not realizing that its proximity alone would destroy many.
Is that why Vanessa decided to seal it away back then?
Yes, but it was awakened by the Doctor's inducement, which was an oversight on the Knight's part. I won't deny that.
Rather than assigning blame for the past, we would be better served by rooting out the present threat. But Ursa's flesh and blood, why would it reappear within these monsters?
Eric was, admittedly, once a knight in whom we placed much of our hopes. As such, he knows our methods well. Before he met his end, he destroyed all records regarding his experiment site. To this day, we have yet to find any information to locate it. I suspect we have the segment to thank for that too. But Dottoro's backup plans were dismantled by the Traveler in Sumeru, a fact you're no doubt aware of. We believe this means that the covert measures he took in Mondstadt have also ceased to work.
Ah, so those monsters, they all escaped from the experiment site?
I'm afraid it goes deeper than that. Someone has likely restarted the experiments.
Past experiments, Ursa's flesh and blood, angelic power. Does this mean that the power I sensed in Lohen yesterday is...
You noticed it too, then? During the commotion yesterday?
Yes, at the time I...
So it's possible that Lohen has been dabbling in forbidden experiments to gain extraordinary power.
He isn't bad enough to do something like that, is he?
Advenzi. Good morning. Dzień dobry. Hello. How are you?
Wealth, power, authority. Too many things can turn a good person into a villain. Ursa, Eric, neither of them were the bad guys you might imagine before they made their fateful choices.
But no matter Lowen's intentions, it is my duty to pull him back from the edge before he goes too far.
So, what do we do now? Keep investigating in secret?
No need for that. That's why I'm here at Dornman Port. I'm going to find him and ask him directly.
Uh-huh.
Oh, slippery little rat. Pretty good at running away, aren't you? Now, where will you go from here?
Hey, Lohen! Now's not the time to be cleaning up test subjects. The Knights are making their move. Lots of unfamiliar Knights showed up in Dorman Port today. Did yesterday's test expose us? Or did they capture an experiment subject? Could they have discovered?
It was only a matter of time. I'd say we were lucky to have lasted this long. Steadfast allies make redoubtable opponents, as they say.
What do we do now, then? Find a place to lie low?
That would make reaching our objective even harder. That you were able to come here freely means the Knights haven't verified their suspicions just yet. We have to go all in while we still have the chance. Do it now. Use me as a test subject.
Oh no.
Now? But those problems we were having before, we still haven't.
Why are you hesitating? I told you, we're not the same, you and I. I'm doing this for myself.
Extraordinary power comes with extraordinary risks. I figured that out a long time ago.
But...
Do it! Now! Or have you forgotten your goal?
No, it's not working. Was the dosage too low? Or was the concentration too weak? Or maybe the perfect result was never attainable. Lohen, we've got to hide. We can gather more monsters for experiments later.
No. Hide? How much time do you think the Knights will give us, huh? We've always been gambling with a small window of opportunity. No, we'd only confirm their suspicions if we ran. That would make us targets no matter where we resurface. How would we get close to our target then?
Then, what should we do now?
We're going to break the target out tonight. Then, he can follow us down to hell.
Wait, what? I don't like what is happening on screen.
As expected, the Knights of Favonius are acting swiftly.
There's a crowd gathering up ahead. Something about this feels wrong.
That's... Adorno!
Ooh. A few hours ago.
Ha! I finally found you. Keep a close eye on it now. Don't let it stray too far from you again, all right?
Thank you. Thank you, Grandpa Adorno.
And don't run off into the countryside alone looking for it again. I know you're worried about it, but Hannelor's worried about you, too. We'll keep this our secret this time, but don't let it happen again.
Okay, I understand.
Oh. Monster!
A monster!
A monster? How did it get here? Something about this one doesn't look right. Don't be afraid. I'm here with you. Now stand up and get out of here.
Moritz Thiel?
But...
Run back home. Don't you worry. Gramps here is a knight.
And Gramps here is going to get his ass beat.
The knights who arrived later defeated the monster. Its power far exceeded what is normal. Adorno fought it tooth and nail to buy time until they arrived.
Adorno! Adorno!
See? This is what dabbling in forbidden experiments brings to you. You're losing the guy that was the only one that cared about you.
It's fine. You know my condition. I wouldn't have made it this far without your help. Fighting one last time to save others sure makes me feel more like a knight than lying in bed ever did. I'm sorry to do this to you now. I know you worked hard on those treatments. Lohen, the title of Benevolent Knight and the 5th Company's captaincy. If you don't want them, just let them go. Be true to yourself. That's all that matters.
Aww. Baby is hurt and then he hurt himself.
Lohen, come with me for a moment.
Oh, the important talk will happen now.
The investigative team's analysis shows that the monster that attacked Adorno bears Ursa's mark. Do you still intend to remain silent now that things have got this far? This isn't an interrogation. You can remain silent if you wish, but I hope you'll choose to come clean.
I'll talk.
Aw, baby will talk.
I'll confess everything and accept whatever punishment awaits, but please. Please give me one more night. Tomorrow I'll go to the Knights of Favonius and explain everything. I swear it on my honor as a knight.
Do you have an honor as a knight?
That's the first time I've heard you swear such an oath in all this time we've worked together.
I know it doesn't carry much weight.
So he's aware of that.
Then let's use the Benevolent Knight's name to balance the scales.
This lag is getting annoying. Can't even have a cutscene in
Please, keep your promise this time, Lohen.
I'm sorry, Theodore. I'd intended to make Lohen captain and leave my title to you. I know how much you've yearned for that title since you were little.
Aww.
It's not your fault, Mr. Adorno. I don't possess the talent that helped Lohen pass the Knight's exam so easily. Years of work, and I'm still stuck as a training medic. How could I ever inherit your title?
Medics, knights, we're all protecting people, aren't we? The way I see it, you earn that title every day.
No. In truth, I've done so much wrong. And what I'm about to do is worse still.
Oh no, is he going to inject him with this experimental formula of his? Or Lohen? Or who?
So you agreed to his request? Just like that?
Look, the criticism is here. I mean, he's right though.
What else should I have done? Ask him to submit a report for my approval? Please, spare us both. I know how much Adorno means to him, so I trust the weight of his vow.
There once was a man who made many promises to my father in the name of chivalry. Yet in the end, he betrayed their friendship. Warped obsessions and the past...
Did you guys all know each other back in the day?
Once, there were 3 spirited young men who imagined their futures together. One was a rich young master. He dreamed of becoming a knight, but ended up inheriting the family winery. Next came the hot-headed rule breaker, who ended up leading the Knights of Favonius. And the last one obtained neither the wealth he desired, nor the power he yearned for. Obsession was all that was left, piling up day after day into a towering spire.
Longing turned into obsession, yearning turned into jealousy.
Is that how Eric let the doctor worm his way in?
Eric made his own choices, no matter what was said to him. I understand his reasoning, but that doesn't mean I pity him. And it certainly doesn't mean I'll make the same mistakes again. I'm keeping a close eye on my subordinates this time.
Bad news!
Oh?
Hey, haven't finished talking yet.
Are you sure you're not related to someone we know from Nutcracker?
That voice! Did it come from where Adorno was just now?
We can talk about trust later. Let's hurry over and take a look.
Leedsburg, what's going on here?
Adorno's gone? Lohen and Theodore too?
I don't know. I was on patrol and I saw the door was wide open. I looked inside and everything was like this. Captain Adorno couldn't have gotten out of bed in his condition. Could someone have taken him away?
Grandmaster, it's an emergency. Vice Captain Lohen barreled straight through our patrols and headed for the outskirts.
That kid. Seriously.
Did he leave any sort of message?
Message? He looked like he was in a hurry. All he said was out of the way before rushing off.
Did you go after him?
Well, of course. But you know how fast he is. I'm afraid we...
Track him as far as you can. Leave the rest to us. D-Luke, honorary knight, I'm counting on you to help me with this one.
D-Luke doesn't even have a say. Na 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 na. This game is giving me anger issues. It never was this laggy before. Every other time I played it was fine. Why today is it like this? Is it because of the internet connection that is unstable? Or is it something else? Is this computer dying? Is it reaching its end of life or something? And it chose this week to just go and die.
Is this as far as we were able to track him? Well, he's not known as the 5th Company's sharpest arrow for nothing. Gone in a flash.
If you want to praise him, save it for later. Don't we have any more clues?
The dew on this grass is cold. Probably the effects of elemental energy.
Traces of elemental energy. I should be able to track them.
Oh-ho! You really are something, eh, Honorary Knight?
Of course, that's why I am the honorary knight. Ah, stop lagging.
Still, being spotted by witnesses and leaving traces. That's not the Lohen I know.
Do you think he wants to be followed?
Whether he's in a rush to complete something, or stop something from happening, our task remains the same.
Yep, let's get going. We've got to get to the bottom of this.
Ah, here. Another cave.
These metal scraps and vessels. It's like leading the expedition through Snezhnaya again.
The vegetation here is a little strange as well. Could Ursa's power be behind this?
Your earlier conjecture appears correct. This place indeed looks like an experiment site, left behind by one of the Doctor's segments. No wonder the Knights of Favonius have failed to discover the entrance for so many years. It was most likely his handiwork.
And once the concealment faded, someone discovered this place before us, restarting the experiments on Ursa's flesh and blood.
You don't think it was...
Oh, what is happening? Traveler is having visions or something.
What a pain.
How many more test subjects do we need to catch? What are you looking at? Stay put, and don't cause any trouble.
We're animals too? Oh, it died. Oh no.
The experiment results have been confirmed. The serum dosage still requires adjustment.
Sir, the new subjects are here. This brat's real vicious. Took a lot of work to quiet him down.
Interesting. I'll take a look myself. Rejoice! You shall soon surpass the common clay of this world. You shall cross into the realm of the extraordinary.
I told you, don't cause trouble.
Was that a projection formed using memory?
Oh, he saw it.
Seems
too.
like a trap laid to slow our advance.
A trap? Could it be Lohen again?
Nah. That kid would have come up with something way more deadly.
Good that you know him well.
In any case, Lohen isn't the only one who was captured by Eric and is familiar with this kind of magic.
You don't look like you're here to assist.
On the contrary, I believe ending this as soon as possible is the best way to help you.
In this? Is that what you're saying now? Back when the test subjects were escaping left, right, and center? Back when I was ready to give up? Who was it who said I should keep going? Ugh. Did all the test subjects escape?
You shouldn't experiment on yourself so soon, Theodore. Did you think that discovering Eric's lab and taking control of Dottores' apparatus would be enough to help you restart their experiments? Look at you. You can barely lift a finger. Helpless to do anything but watch your test subjects flee.
Lohen, are you here to stop me?
Quite the opposite. Who do you think kept those monsters from eating you?
You took care of them?
I also plan to deal with the ones that fled into the wild. If you ignore them, the Knights of Favonius will follow them right back to your doorstep.
Why are you helping me?
I know what you intend to do with the flesh and blood of Ursa the Drake. I've read the examination report you wrote for Adorno. Old and frail, a mass of old injuries. One day you won't wake up. No one will be surprised. Without extraordinary intervention, that is.
Oh, they were trying to kill him.
I hit it! Even Adorno himself didn't see it.
Don't be so shocked. We're companions, both rescued by the benevolent knight. Did you really think I wouldn't notice your changes?
Is that why you're willing to keep my secret?
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I sincerely hope Adorno can live a while longer. It'd save me from inheriting any unnecessary responsibilities. But what I'm more interested in is power. Aren't you concerned that your monster experiments have hit a bottleneck, and that your own body can't bear Ursa's power? In that case, use me as your test subject.
Without you, we'd never have come this far. We're finding the serum, continuing the experiments, bringing Adorno here? Were these ideas not all yours, Lohen?
That's right. And that's why I'm also prepared for failure.
Oh, he doesn't sound as unhinged anymore. I guess he gets like this when he actually cares about something and gets serious.
Failure? We're so close. As long as you don't blow our cover, we've still got a shot. Lohen, listen to me. The Ursa serum works. Adorno's improving. He can get out of bed on his own now. If it weren't for you, I don't think he would have lasted the week. But I can only add low concentration serum to Adorno's meals and medication for now. It won't cure the root cause.
Is that so? Oh, that's good to hear. The smoother your experiments go, the greater my hopes of mastering this power.
Do you think you could find the time to see him? He talks about you often.
I'll pass. I'd really rather not listen to his nagging. Besides, unnecessary contact only increases the risk of exposure. We're running out of time. The Knights of Favonius will notice something is wrong sooner or later, no matter how many tricks we pull. They'll only work for a time. How much longer until you have complete control?
Soon. Very soon. Thanks to your help, the serum's power has stabilized substantially. Though, I wouldn't call it a gentle concoction.
Don't go using it on the old man to save time.
Of course not! You're overthinking this. I know what I'm doing.
Uh-huh, so you say. Everyone assumes they know what they're doing right up until trouble lands on their doorstep.
If that day ever comes, feel free to slap some sense into me.
Uh-huh. You asked for it yourself, didn't you?
Blow our cover. Do you think the Knights never suspected? Who do you think was delaying the investigation? How many times do I have to say this? We were gambling from the start. With our time, the Knights' time, and the time Adorno has left. If you lose a fight, you retreat. If you lose a bet, you accept it. Linger on the battlefield or at the gambling table, and we're bound to lose even more.
What do you want to do then? Stand by and watch him die?
Wake up already. In his present state, the serum would kill him. Would you prefer that?
Oh no.
I haven't given up yet. I completed the final refinements before you arrived. This is the refined high concentration serum. So long as I use this, even you won't be able to stop me. You can refuse to cooperate. That's fine. It just brings me back to where I began. I'll finish this myself.
Relying on hazy childhood memories, Theodore was the first to find this place, restarting Eric's experiments to prolong Adorno's life. But at some point, the experiment failed, and the monsters escaped. Lohen then discovered him and offered his assistance, allowing him to continue extracting serum from Ursa the Drake. That appears to be the full picture.
What do you intend to do with them?
I'll leave that headache to Jean and the others to deal with later. Let them decide the appropriate course to take. For now, I'm more concerned about the remains of Ursa's flesh, buried here beneath the ground.
Are you not going to go and stop him, though? Are you going to just focus on the dragon? Connecting to server. Is it going to reconnect? Because it looks like it stopped working. What is wrong with this game today? Oh, Jesus. The game seems to have gotten stuck in the loading loop. again. Going to log in for real? Or we'll keep just getting stuck in endless loop of server connection? I was trying to open an app for the past 5 minutes. Oh, now it didn't lose connection either way. But my app didn't open yet. I see NVIDIA control panel open in Task Manager, but it's not on screen. It's already 10 minutes as I'm trying to open this app and still not on screen. only in Task Manager.
People ought not be so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows, chattering away endlessly about their past affairs.
There's some notes here. Notes on the test subject. I'm waiting for my readable game. Again? I'm rolling my eyes so hard. Notes on the experimental subjects. The plan to incite panic through the use of the test subjects has progressed with remarkable success. Though even our most successful test subject at this stage can harbor less than 1% of the total power within Ursa's flesh, the ensuing rumors and dread have proven far more readily disseminated and internalized among the masses than the Drake in its true form. The legend of Ursa has haunted this land for 1,000 years. After all, a plausible imitation of its form is quite enough to keep the populace in a state of perpetual dread. Moreover, the scrutiny and discontent directed at the Knights of Favonius will breed further chaos. It will pave the way for our northern allies to step in with their timely assistance. Regarding the mutual aggression among the test subjects, some researchers posited that the severed flesh is simply attempting to reconstitute itself into a single whole. Others, however, interpret this as Ursa's curse upon itself, that it would allow no vestige of its power to persist in any shape or manner. A foolishly sentimental notion, and brute that has abandoned its wisdom cannot then arrive at the refinement of desiring its own extinction. There are no unsolvable riddles in this world. The experiments shall continue. Our mastery of this power is inevitable. It is only a matter of time. Risks are one thing and results are quite another. We should give necessary secrecy its due and necessary sacrifice its place. Provided we keep a clean ledger, we keep our grip on the situation. Krepus is dead. A large expanse of blank pages. Varka is back. I am bringing him everything we have achieved. What? The origins of the test. Though 1,000 years have passed since the first Grandmaster laid her seal, the Drake Ursa's power remains as formidable as ever. To regain it merely as a calamity or a scourge would be to squander its considerable potential. Should we succeed in deconstructing and taming Ursa's power into a controllable asset, the benefits, whether for strategic deterrence, tactical deployment, or targeted eradication, would be immeasurable. In light of these considerations, I hereby authorize the covert study of the relevant specimens. All pertinent records have been withdrawn from the general archives to preempt any unnecessary scrutiny from the Church of the Knights, or the Knights. Lasting peace should not depend on the momentary intervention of individual heroes, nor should it be entrusted to the whims of inscrutable gods.
According to the experimental logs, extracting high-concentration serum requires repeatedly stimulating Ursa's flesh to increase its activity.
There's an ominous feeling growing stronger by the second. Prepare for battle.
I lost control of my character. It keeps running without me. Even the game is so laggy that even scripted messages are lagging. It was the same yesterday. I had to run several commands and restart the PC for the internet to stop doing that. Because it clearly is an internet connection problem. I don't have time to restart the PC, it will take forever.
Why? I used the highest concentration possible.
You're weak. And you don't even have the self-awareness to realize it.
Self-awareness? What right do you have to talk to me about self-awareness? You lost control once before as well.
And that's how I know we can't go on. If the price for saving Adorno's life is his very self, then we won't be saving him, but the monster he'll become. Take a long, hard look in the mirror. Are you really the person he chose to inherit the benevolent name?
I won't accept this! I can't accept this!
When was the last time I embraced the two of you like this?
Aw, this scene is exactly the same as before. And they also have the same faces. Theodore is crying and Lohen is just staring into the distance.
In the blink of an eye, you've grown too big for hugs.
Adorno?
How did you...
I heard everything. You've been helping me cling on, haven't you? It's thanks to both of you I have this chance to hug you once again, just like old times.
Now I'm sad.
All that's left to say is... It's all right. It's over now. Why the tears? It wouldn't do for the benevolent knight to check out by making kids cry now, would it? Promise me you'll see me off with a smile.
I just don't want to watch you.
Isn't it enough that you're here by my side?
Adorno! Theodore!
Lohen!
This issue has been resolved, I take it?
This is a line that Diluc says so many times to me. Like, he appears somewhere and is late. And he's like, aha, so we resolved the issues already? Okay.
Not entirely.
Oh, yeah.
What was that sound?
Good question.
I knew it. You had to stimulate Ursa's flesh beyond the high-risk threshold to extract the necessary serum. If its power is allowed to continue overflowing, all nearby life forms will be affected. Just like the plants here and those monsters we saw earlier. Why are you still trying to act tough? You can barely lift a finger right now, can you? I know that feeling. Hand it over, and then get out of the way and watch.
The key to the underground is in the lining of my coat. Please, destroy Ursa the Drake's flesh and its power.
Goodbye, Adorno.
Go. That power was never meant to linger in this world.
Past this point, that's where Eric and the doctor conducted their experiments on Ursa, isn't it?
Sure is. A madman seeking power and an angel who chose it. What a farce.
One that we're about to bring the curtain down on.
Ursa the Drake's residual power is not to be underestimated. Eyes on the prize, everyone. This will be a tough fight!
What was that noise over there?
Monsters. Captured for experiments long ago. They've survived until now thanks to the doctor's apparatus and Ursa's power. I added quite a few to their number myself. Looks like they're getting restless.
Did you really need so many?
Are you sure your cages are sturdy? We could do without them complicating our fight with Ursa.
Well, if they were sturdy, I wouldn't have had to work so hard to clean up previous escapees. But don't worry, they won't disturb you. I guarantee it.
Are you planning to?
The ambitions of old subordinates. Revenge for beloved family. Those are your grudges to settle, are they not? In much the same manner, you just leave the monsters I captured to me. Oh, one last thing. Vice Captain of the Knights of Favonius, 5th Company, requesting permission to attack.
Ha! Finally reporting in before you sortie, huh? Give him hell, Lohen. And don't die. That's an order.
In that case, please dispose of Ursa at your earliest convenience.
Traveler, should we help him?
No, let him face this fight, Lon. He has his own scores to settle.
Oh, looks like that kid's friendship fee wasn't a complete waste after all, huh?
Can he handle them all?
Trust him just as he trusts us. After all, he's set to become the youngest captain since your appointment.
Eric, Rerir, Dottore, and now Ursa. Guess I'm not destined to rise to such challenges.
Lol.
But ordinary people, we have our own battles to fight.
I guess
So
he...
go. Settle things with your obsessions.
I guess he accepted that he is just a regular person. Can I have one cutscene in peace? Without this game lagging beyond belief?
Once and for all!
Now the impact was lessened because of this stupid lag.
Leave none standing.
Can't even fight anymore. This is horrible. Clicked outside the game.
No fairy tale ending for you.
Let's fight. Things seem pretty intense over there too, huh? That's a battle between legends and a drake for you. No time for distraction.
Okay, it got better a bit. A bit.
Tremble! I won't judge.
And I again clicked outside of the screen.
With me! Charge!
Oh, we get a mural!
Your verdict is?
Now, be gone!
We're not going to fight Ursa ourselves?
Wanna leave, do you? Can you hear Ursa's call? Or is it the serum you smell? Well, I'm afraid that just won't do. Behind me stand not only heroes who battle wicked dragons, but slow, fragile mortals too.
Oh.
So...
Is he going to use it?
Come at me! Each and every one of you!
Oh, wait. He destroyed it instead of injecting it. Character development. Game stopped responding again. And when I wanted to capture screen, you had to fucking get disconnected. How many times was it today? I witnessed this game disconnecting over and over and over again.
With me! Charge! Your verdict is?
Now, be gone!
Wanna leave, do you? Can you hear Ursa's call? Or is it the serum you smell? Well, I'm afraid that just won't do. Behind me stand not only heroes who battle wicked dragons, but slow, fragile mortals too. So... come at me! Each and every one of you!
Their strength and bloodthirst increased in equal measure, and consumed by madness, they even attacked each other.
Wait, so he did use
This is the
serum?
refined high concentration serum. So long as I use this.
Good! Come get your fill! Not one of you will get past me!
I keep clicking outside of the screen because I don't know where the mouse is.
Lands to the slaughter.
I won't judge.
No fairy tale ending for you.
Now's our chance.
Was a bit smoother than before after server came back.
Rejoice! You shall soon surpass the common clay of this world. You shall cross into the realm of the extraordinary.
Oh, he doesn't look good.
Once, you believed you could control your fate by killing power.
Slow, weak, powerless, mortal.
Then, your paltry arrogance was smashed by power beyond reason.
Except that we should send our strongest warrior to fight Nodcry's battles.
You are not special. That is the truth. One you once thought you had accepted.
What do you want to do then? Stand by and watch him die?
Yet you will not suffer a mundane death to befall you. You are not wrong, you never have been. Power is the sole solution to all things. It is how we grasp destiny by the throat. It is how we resist even death.
Evil Lohen appeared. He looks crazy.
You simply lack enough of it, not even close. Unless you accept this gift. Power rings are neither good nor evil. Have you not always believed so? Carving up abyssal power, seeking aid from a coven of witches, leaning on to find favor. Is there any difference? Are mortals unworthy of power? Now then, accept my strength, my guidance.
Wow, evil pink instead of red.
You're right. Power is just power. It's humanity's arrogance and stupidity that invite destruction.
And it disconnects.
Rejoice! You shall soon surpass the common clay of this world. You shall cross into the realm of the extraordinary.
Once, you believed you could control your fate by killing power.
Slow, weak, powerless, mortal.
Then, your paltry arrogance was smashed by power beyond reason.
Except that we should send our strongest warrior to fight Nodcry's battles.
You are not special. That is the truth. One you once thought you had accepted.
What do you want to do then? Stand by and watch him die?
Yet you will not suffer a mundane death to befall you. You are not wrong, you never have been. Power is the sole solution to all things. It is how we grasp. You simply lack enough of it, not even close. Unless you accept this gift. Paladins are not carving up abyssal power, seeking aid from a coven of witches, leaning on to find favor. Is there any difference? Are mortals unworthy of power? Now then, accept my strength, my guidance.
You're right. It's humanity's arrogance and stupidity that invite destruction.
Oh? Did he just stab himself? Did I see that right? And of course, the game had to lag in this moment!
Not so talkative now.
You embrace mediocrity. You spurn my counsel.
What I desire, I'll take with my own two hands. If I accept your guidance, I wouldn't be the master of that power now. Would I?
Finally, some logical decision.
I have no need for power I don't control.
Lohen! Wake up! Lohen!
Lohen!
Ugh, are you trying to burst my eardrums? I was just taking a quick nap. That fight took a lot out of me, you know.
Never thought I'd hear you say something like that.
In your hand, is that the Ursa serum?
I didn't inject myself with it. I just used it to attract the monsters. Can't exactly deal with out-of-control monsters when I'm going berserk myself, can I?
Ah, so he didn't inject himself.
Plus, wouldn't want you finishing off Ursa just to turn around and have to deal with me. There's still a little in my system from previous experiments, though. That stuff gives you a real headache.
Ursa's flesh has been destroyed. There shouldn't be any further risk of activation.
I see. Totally obliterated, huh? What about Adorno and Theodore?
A reinforcement showed up. I had the knights escort them back. As for Theodore's punishment, and yours, I'll look into it later. Stay with him until the very end, you hear?
Thank you, Grandmaster.
After some time. We would have long finished this quest if not for all the lags and server disconnections and whatever's happening. disconnect now? I will have to go through entire cutscene again. Okay, it started working again. Briefly. Can you load without problems, please? Did I just get disconnected? Again.